Hi, Next to Change. Vivian here. I want to talk a little bit about going to the next level and changing. So essentially, we're all going on this journey in life. We all have our own journey, or we all have our own path or road, or however you want to put it. But regardless of what you call it, it's something that we have to travel. We have to go through it as long as we're here. Unless you just want to stay in your bed. And then, even then, you're still on your journey, but it's just, you're just not doing anything. You're just not producing anything because time is running out. It's not, we're not getting more time. So it's like sand in an hourglass. And it's just dropping, 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 dropping. And when the last sand drops, that the journey right here is over. So while we're on the journey, you do want to go to the next level, and you do want to accomplish not necessarily as much as you can, but you want to accomplish what you feel like your purpose is and your whole reason for being. And during that, you want to go from level to level, hopefully rising up, rising up, rising upward, rising up. And you want to do that. And that's where the fulfillment of all the things that you desire and dream of, that's where they come into fruition as you rise from level to level to level. Because you have a desire, and the desire that you have is the desire that you're aware of. Because you can only desire according to your knowledge and what you know. Well, of course, when you come to the next level, you get more knowledge, you get more life experience, and because of that, your desires change. So now you have a new desire. And then you get to that level, and now you got a new desire. Until finally it's almost like, you're fulfilling yourself, you're fulfilling your life, you're fulfilling your vision, you're fulfilling your purpose and meaning in life, and you're making it all count. But you don't do that unless you are willing to change. So you have to change something in order to grow, in order to evolve. You have to change something. And so that change could come in the form of you taking a class, you getting another job, you starting a business, you meeting someone else, you sitting down, you meditate for clarity, you pray for connection, you create new habits, you change your eating, you change your lifestyle. But there has to be change in your life in order for you to achieve progress. Otherwise, you're just kind of stagnant, and you're just kind of staying and teetering back and forth on the same level. So a lot of times that change comes with giving something up. Those are usually the greatest changes, because a lot of times we hold on things because of security and for because of fear, of course, for the lack of the unknown. So there may be a job you're hanging on to. There may be a particular belief or an idea that you're hanging on to that's limiting you. And a lot of times it's the people that surround us. And some people, you can't just drop them off, or just get them out of your life per se, if they're like family or whatever. But you'll know how to separate yourself enough that you continue to rise up. But then there are people that are in your life, they're like an albatross around your neck, and you will never rise up, because sometimes they have their own intentions, they have their own agenda for you that you might not even know that they have a secret intention for you. And it all looks nice, and they may look innocent, but behind them is, they might not have the same, they might not be in sync with you. They might not be a person that really you should be with, because you guys are your vibration or your energy, or whatever word you want to use. Your yoke, you're different. You're not equally yoked. You guys are just different people. And everything is totally different. And they might really be on a really low level of life. And they don't have self-awareness. If they might have more primitive thoughts, they haven't evolved enough, and that person might just be bringing you down. And they could be bringing you down just because of your empathy or your compassion, um, or because you feel like you love this person, or you feel like you can bring this person up. And the truth is, it's really hard to bring people up, because sometimes it's hard for us to lift and bring our own selves up, even for change. So to have somebody that's dragging along, it really drags you down, and it might not really be um, a good plan for your life or a divine plan for your life. So some people, you just have to let them go. And that's a great change. And you'd be surprised at what's on the other side of that. What's on the other side of you letting go of a dead end job? What's on the other side of you letting go of some ideas that have caused you to be stagnant? You know, what's on the other side of you letting go of just fear and anxiety in general? And you never know what's on the other side of you letting go of a person that's bringing you down. So that's food for thought. And, think about what it is in your life that you need to change and what it is that you need to let go of. Because really, you'll be surprised when you take courage and you go for all the things that you really feel in your heart, in your life's passions, and you move into that. You'll be surprised how fast things will manifest, how fast things will transpire that you really want. And you'll be like, wow, all I had to do was cut this person out of my life, or all I had to do was cut this habit out of my life, or all I had to do was follow my heart and start this new business, or do this new thing, or meet this new person. It can be the simplest thing, and sometimes it can seem like a hard thing, but that one thing could cause a whole new life for you, or cause a whole new domino effect where everything just starts to fall in line. And really, in our intuition and in our hearts of hearts, we know what we need to do. We always know what we need to let go of. But sometimes we make excuses and allowances not to do it. So I'm saying today, you go ahead and make the change. Make the change that you think that you need to make, and just let it go. Let it go and trust life. Just let it go and watch and see what happens. This is Vivian here. Have a good day. You be the next to change.